Okay, hey everybody. We're back for a collaborative, another collaborative album review we got Jordan in here. He's kind of in here for secure, so we can keep the call going. If Jason is having some internet issues.
Yes. Pain.
Yeah. We're going to be doing, and let me just start off saying, just to make sure I don't know if we have joint subscribers or not. Well, I think we have like one. But
yeah,
he has full permission to download this and make this album corner review.
Yes, sir.
Full permission. Okay, we're going to be doing Paranoid by Black Sabbath. So, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll start here.
Right.
I just give some background information on the album. It was recorded and released within six months of their debut album, Black Sabbath, which is amazing, considering that doesn't happen nowadays. That these artists take 2 to 3 years to write material that sometimes isn't even theirs.
Yeah, which kind of pisses me off.
Yeah. I'm looking for these bands to come out with new material this year. Hopefully this happens. So.
Oh, by the way, 6 a.m. is coming out with the new album this year.
Sweet.
We're both Nikki Sixx fans.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if he's coming out with a book to accompany it. Probably, but
but still, it's new music.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I have both books.
I've read them both. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get back to Black Sabbath.
Okay. All right. So, if you want to start talking about the tracks a little bit and what you thought?
Yeah. Or did you have any more background information?
Let's see. Well, the album was originally called War Pigs after the lead single, and it was about being critical about the Vietnam War at the time, but then changed to Paranoid because of fear of backlash, which I think is pretty lousy. They should be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And basically, I found this interesting. The song Paranoid was actually written as a filler in the album because they had one more slot they needed to fill. It was written in only 25 minutes from top to bottom.
Yeah. Which, honestly, it ain't that hard to write a song in 20 minutes. You just gotta have something in your head, because honestly, I just wrote this tonight, about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have something in your head though, so.
Yeah, or a thought, or a turn of phrase, and you can just go.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes you can beat and bang on a song till it gets to where it's going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's all my background information, basically.
Track one for me, War Pigs, slow, kind of doomy intro, dark riffy verses with a jammy interlude, and they got into a killer guitar solo. To me, it's they don't think war is a good thing.
Yeah, no. Especially the Vietnam War. There's a lot of backlash. The movie, what was it? What's the movie with Tom Hanks? It's a movie.
Saving Private Ryan.
No, it's
Forrest Gump.
It's Forrest Gump. Why am I not? I can't think about that. That movie Forrest Gump was based around that. It seems so. There was a lot of backlash towards that. I have for the War Pigs. I like the psychedelic feeling to it for sure. You know, a lot of that, I don't know, it's different. Awesome sounding. So.
Yeah, Sabbath was very different from most of the stuff that was out in the time. I mean, let's face it, he was out at the same time.
Yeah.
And they were kind of the anti-Flower Power.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, for track 2 is Paranoid, which somebody's going to have to send either Jason or Jordan's going to have to actually send me in a message, hey, spell Paranoid, because I'm kind of have trouble spelling. Anyway, so I can actually put this thing up. But for Paranoid, hard-charging, hard rock metal song that's, to me, it's about a dude who's losing his mind.
That's right, too. I love the song. I love it. I love the guitar opening for sure. One of the best of all times. Yeah, it's one of the best of all time. It gives me chills, man.
Yeah.
So it does. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those openings, and the whole song for real. Even to this day, having Ozzy perform it and just himself, there's something about it.
Yeah.
You know? Like you said, it's about a guy going crazy, and a great vocal work. It's interesting to me, again, like I said before, this song was a filler. It was never actually meant to be a song, which it's amazing.
Yeah. Actually, I think they came up with it because Tony was just playing around on his guitar.
Yeah, that's what I read too.
Actually, I heard it on Classic Album, or Classic Albums on VH1 Classic.
Yeah, I think that's where I heard it too. So definitely one of the best songs on the album, and it's good that they named this song the album's title.
Yeah.
You know. All right, the third song here is Planet Caravan. I like the jungle bongo feel to it. It's very acoustic. You know.
Yeah.
Really good song. It's about floating through the universe with one's lover.
Yeah. This is what I got. Planet Caravan, kind of a stoner mellow song.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of like a 1960s stoner from Stoner's Mind when he's got some really, really good junk stuff, you know what I'm saying? And from what the lyrics tell me, it's something about getting baked out of your mind and thinking you're traveling through the universe.
Yeah, I mean, they could have been on stuff when they wrote that song, and that's where that came from.
And I even, and Jason, you can back me up. I even say, Jason, I know you're into meanings and stuff. Tell me what the crap that means.
That's what I could find, and I don't necessarily believe that, but
yeah, that's like saying, I know we're fixing to do an Beatles album review, but I hate to break it to you all, but Lucy in the Sky and Diamonds ain't about John Lennon's children's picture.
Yeah. I believe that too. I don't believe that. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, and this song was also covered by Pantera.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that. I have yet to hear that version, but I can imagine from Pantera's other songs and what I've heard of them, it's amazing.
Yeah, well, if you got dime band, put a 6-string in Dom's hand, how can you not?
Yeah. All right, the fourth song here is Iron Man, the classic. You want to go ahead and what do you think about it?
Well, first off, if you don't know Iron Man and you call yourself a metalhead, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. But anyway, kind of doomy, and I know I don't, pardon my language, because y'all know I don't really cuss on this channel, but there you go. Iron Man, kind of doomy sounding guitar. Sounds like a big iron dude stomping around. And so does the rest of the band, honestly. Well, I think it's about a iron dude that comes and saves a bunch of people. They turn on him. He goes on a rampage and kills them all. And the song has a killer double time solo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I put the opening to that song is another one that gives me chills.
That
yeah. Just that, I mean, it was so. Yeah, I mean, just that whole opening is just something about it, you know. Let's see here. The next song here, number 5. Let's see if we can close up, is Electric Funeral. I put that I like the psychedelic feeling. It's kind of bluesy to me, in a way. The vocals are awesome. What do you think?
To me, it kind of sounds like the end of the world or something. And which is kind of fitting considering about a month ago yesterday, they said the world was going to end.
Yeah.
Which either we're all ghosts or they were wrong. Anyway, the way I interpret what did you say, Jordan?
Epic fail.
Right on, bro. From what I interpret, the meanings to the lyrics is, well, have you ever heard the phrase, well, what kind of watching the world burn?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what it sounded like to me, and then some aliens invade and try to take over.
I think, and as you know, I like the meanings of songs. The actual meaning would be about the world coming to an end due to a nuclear destruction or nuclear holocaust.
Yeah.
You know, so I can definitely see that for sure.
Yeah.
And the lyrics are very dark, very, you know.
As you would expect something from a band that's called Black Sabbath.
Yeah. For sure. Also, what I did mention before is and that same VH1 documentary that you were talking about before.
Yeah.
The Paranoid thing. They were talking about how on a lot of these tracks when they first started, they would write these tracks in their car on the way to shows.
Yeah, well.
Genius.
Well, if you're around, okay, this is kind of how the process works. And I can say this because, well, I have 2 demos, but anyway, basically you write when you have time. And if that's where, if you're having to write in a car, that's where you got to write.
Yeah. Also, I think in that show they were talking about, how, I don't know if it was this song or maybe Iron Man or one of them, that what was it? They would extend the solo because this album is only about 45 minutes,
something like that,
total. And they would extend the solos to one of the songs or 2 of the songs to actually be 45 minutes.
Yeah, this CD has a good bit of long solos.
Yeah. So I mean, it's again genius because they wanted an audience.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. Okay, the next song here is Hand of Doom. And I'll let you start with this one. What did you think about it?
Kind of sounds like something I know both of our respective home cities are kind of known for. Hey, to me, it kind of sounds like a mix between heavy metal and soul.
Yeah.
At the start, then it goes out into like a rockin', doomy and it goes that same pattern: heavy metal soul, then rock, then doomy, heavy metal soul, rock and dooming, and it kind of sounds like the song's about dying from like a severe drug addiction to acid and heroin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I actually put that it's a hip hop beat, which part of it sounded like it to me. I don't know necessarily. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, the lyrics are really good. The song, actually, looking this up, is about, heroin use in order to escape reality, and talks about the Vietnam War. So.
Yeah.
You're right with your drug reference and what you think it's about, for sure.
Yeah.
Really good song, I think.
I mean, I noticed most of that from seeing Nikki's, from reading Heroin Diaries. Like, it just a bunch of stuff jumped out at me.
Yeah, me too. Reading both of those books. Ever since I've read those books, though, like, I've had, listening to songs like this, had red flags come out. Ooh, this is what this is about.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. But, yeah, so, really good song. I recommend it off the album for sure.
Yeah.
All right, the seventh song here is, I consider it to be an instrumental. I don't know for sure. There might be some vocals. Rat Salad. What do you think about it?
To me, honestly, it sounds like Tony, Bill, and Geezer got in the studio and just started jamming out for no particular reason.
And I think either this one or either this song or number 8, where Ozzy talks about, I have no idea what this song's about.
That's probably this one, because I think Ozzy actually wrote number 8 about, I'll tell what he actually said it was about on that the other thing.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, it's a great instrumental track. I listened to it. I believe it was just all instrumental.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a jam session, like you said.
They're just jamming out for no reason.
Yeah. And then I think this is the song, the number 8 was the one where he said he had no idea. Jack the Stripper and Fairies Wear Boots.
Yeah, well,
I think this was.
I know what Fairies Wear Boots is about.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I didn't get a thing with Jack the Stripper. I just got Fairies Wear Boots, so there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Fairies Wear Boots is kind of a peaceful intro with a hard and heavy riff to it. Then it kind of goes kind of swing on us, into like swing metal or something. And, well, okay, the whole lyrics to me, and from what I can interpret from Ozzy, and I'm one of the few people who can actually understand his speaking voice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's kind of, I'm good with accents.
Yeah.
Like,
I got you.
And hey, I helped you interpret some of them blues. I can help you interpret R.L. Burnside's muddy vocal. I'm good with deep, thick accents. Anyway, it's kind of okay. Back in the late '60s, early '70s, England had a real bad skinhead problem, and they all wore boots, and he was calling them fairies for wearing boots. And they all beat the crap out of all the metalheads. Thus, fairies wear boots.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Then he goes on to a song talking about something about a gnome in his garden or something. I guess he just went off. As all he tends to do.
Yeah. Basically, I said that, the song overall, I think it's to me, half it's instrumental, half of it's, the vocal side of it. I said it was very bluesy. Thinking back to the review I did, the R.L. Burnside.
Yeah.
You guys can check that out.
Definitely go check that out.
Yeah, the vocals are good. I like, this is the one where Ozzy said he had no idea what it was about. He did say in his book, I have yet to read it. I want to read it so bad. He talks about, he wrote it during a night of hard partying and drugs.
Oh, they're doing hard partying and drugs. That's kind of hard to believe, ain't it?
Yeah. It just blew my mind.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Speaking of that, if you go back and read the Motley Crue book, The Dirt.
Hang on. Read this book.
Yeah. If you go back there and you listen or read some of the stuff that he has done, like for example, real fast, in the book, and Nikki Sixx talks about during the Motley Crue's one of their first tours, he was there with Ozzy, and I think it's when Ozzy was solo, first started solo. He talks about
that's that don't quite sync up. I think when Ozzy was getting really big, then Motley hooked up with him.
Well, maybe it was.
Because the timelines don't hook up from that.
Okay, sorry. I think it might have been Motley Crue's one of their first couple tours. Then.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. It's been about a year since I read that book.
Yeah,
but check out
The Dirt.
Check out that review too. Yeah. But real fast, going back to that story, Nikki Sixx talks about Ozzy snorting ants.
And Ozzy doesn't remember it.
Yeah. And you go back and listen, and like I said, I want to read his book so bad, and he talks about that. It's amazing what this guy has done.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, that's just a quick story about that. I definitely check out that book, check out my review to that book, and I'll post a link up on this video somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And so that's basically the album we did. It's got 8 tracks, like I said, about 45 minutes long. So what do you think of this entire album as a whole?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't give 10 out of 10s very often, but it's a masterpiece.
It is. It is. It really is. And just the bands that have been inspired by Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne is amazing.
Yeah. They're one of the two fathers of hard rock and heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
Sabbath and the last band we did a collaborative video about Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I completely agree. Two of the best bands in history. Along with, and I will give my shout out to Kiss, and just my opinion, Kiss is one that belongs there too.
Yeah.
For what the Kiss has done for the music industry as far as rock music is amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in the merchandise department.
Yeah, they have Kiss coffins. Just all this
Kiss
crazy
condoms.
shit.
Thank you, Gene.
Anyway, real quick, back to this review for me. I'll read exactly what I said. What can I say? It's a heavy metal album. It's got a bluesy, psychedelic rock feel to it. The guitar work and the drum work and the vocals especially is amazing by Ozzy and Tony and Bill and everyone else associated. The lyrics are very clear, very meaningful. They honestly tell a story, which these bands today, especially in these last 5 or 6 years, none of these real albums tell stories like this. And I basically said if you're a music fan in general, you will enjoy everything on this album.
Yeah. Oh, and need to remind you, I think in June or July, Sabbath is having another album come out.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Just
without Geezer,
it's gonna be me.
Well, he won't drum.
Yeah. Well, still, I mean, I've seen the videos of Sabbath at Lollapalooza here in Chicago last summer. It was amazing. Like I said, you think about what Ozzy has done to himself.
Yeah.
And he can still sing. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I've told you many times, this is probably my last point for this video. I've been to Ozfest, and me and my friend Bobby, check out his channel, RKM Loves HP. We went to Ozfest with one of my other friends, and Ozzy was amazing.
Ozzy's the master.
You know, and I did an album review of Ozzy before, and everything has just been, nothing is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's just my thoughts on it. I would definitely check out this album, like I said. It's a classic, and, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts below, and give Lance your thoughts, and, you know.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, comments, any ideas of albums you'd like us to review, we have a couple in the works already, but any of you that you want us to do after that, leave them in the links below. Hit me up at lancemoss.tv@gmail.com. Hit me up on YouTube.
Yes.
Please subscribe. And, well, hit me up on Facebook.
Yep. Same with me. If you have any albums too, you know, you want me to review, I have my album review corner. Check that out, please. I got a playlist. Check that stuff out. I have a new Sports Buzz series. I do have my own scanning business, so if you need information for that, please contact me. I'll get you that information. Basically, yeah, just please subscribe, comment, like, and then okay, yeah, see you next video.
Yeah.
This has been fun. I can't wait to do this again.
Yeah, we're going to do it sometime soon. Might be more people, might be less. Who knows? And you know what? Since he was such a good sport and helped us out, subscribe, check out 21 Jordan Fan on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure. His videos are very entertaining, very good.
Me and my boys, and we're going to try to get Jason in there some. We just can't get this schedule to work out.
Yeah, we gotta still figure that out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, we'll see y'all later. Say bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.